Well, that has changed it. And we hit half-time.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement. Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 22, Kaka. À sa place, le numéro 14.
And we're off again.
Beckham.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's cut it out. Lens do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now, what about this cross? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Pedri could try cutting inside here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Maldini. Great vision. Rivaldo. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Beckham. Beckham with the... He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Platini. Looking to go deep. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to... Takes a shot! Lens perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rivaldo. Rodri. It's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Neymar. Skims one. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 18, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 19. Le numéro
Both sides
24.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So now the difference is 3. That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He shifted it to the flank. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is.
Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kaká. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Could move up a gear here. Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're back on the ball again. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
A probing pass. And he was alert to it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He might be in here! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball, oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his Kaká! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Granit Xhaka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And that has sent him sprawling. Mateus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iniesta. That was superb goalkeeping.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's been played. Pelé! Takes aim and crosses. Tries to get it clear. Ah, looks a smashing ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hazard. Granit Xhaka. Rijkaard. Cash. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Mateus. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Now Romero. Cash. And here's Yamal. Now it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Romero. And it's Rijkaard. Lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. And it's Messi. Granit Xhaka. Hazard. Now Saliba. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rijkaard. Messi driving forwards. So their fourth quarter of the game.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. Love, big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Numero 22.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. Oh, good-looking ball. Some resolute defending there. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Shevchenko. Mateus. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's beaten the last man. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nice physical challenge. Granit Xhaka. And it's Luis Suarez. Madrid have it back and can go again. Tries to cross, terrific header! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez threads one in, and this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Luis Suarez! It's loose now. Has a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just...
And a shot! Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Judge, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ended up in no man's land. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's been given away. Pinches it off him. That's travelling a long way. The pass has gone astray. All the way back. Cash. And Jamal. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found a way through. Asa! And the keeper can swallow it up. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Bonucci deals with that comfortably. Maldini. Yamal. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, he's picked his way through. Plenty to... Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi! And it's come back out to him. And that's caused a worry or two. Now that's well seen too. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. In he goes again. And for a moment, time stood still. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. He can run onto that. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He is... Can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Groningen applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Cannavaro gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lam, and he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Iniesta, quality ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Beckenbauer. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Maldini. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's cut it out. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be one.
And here's Hullet. Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take this opportunity.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now the ball, terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And this is Bale. Bale, big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Now it's Bale. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? No, that's been intercepted. Maldini. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. But that has not gone well. And they're on him in a flash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now this could be a chance.
Groningen couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Luis Suarez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Groningen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Triol. He's away! Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pull it. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he was quick to react. I was going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lam. Vieira. Groningen looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Groningen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy...
Great chance! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. In with the challenge. Great vision. Xavi Simons could try cutting inside. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Szoboszlai takes a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Gakpo. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! He scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front,